The chase for P1 is on, Clashers. Let's see if we can grab our first podium in these GP events for the championship. We're going to start off with Catalonia. Our strategy for the high qualifying driver, we'll go for a 3 soft, 5 hard, and then we're going to do a 4 medium with Ocon, who qualified slightly lower. So Verstappen off to a decent start up to P12. A lot of a mess here. Massive scramble. We're going to just release a little bit of Ocon. He's going to let Verstappen pass here. Let's see if we can get some few places. P12 and P14. It looks like for the first lap, Ocon loses 1 position. So 13th and 15th actually. Hopefully the scramble and the mess in the turns gets fixed in update 3031. But let's push on with Verstappen and try to get past Hamilton. Yes, we do. On to P12. Looks like there's a nice little bunch for him to overtake a few more drivers. Lance Stroll ahead of us in the Aston Martin. Through the inside lane, Verstappen goes. Just give him a little bit of a boost. Oh, he lost it back. Gains it on the last turn of the chicane. Yes, he does. And so does Ocon. Ocon following Verstappen behind with no boost. Look at him go. It looks like if Ocon actually carries on like he is, he's going to get an actual pretty decent score. He will overcome Verstappen because Verstappen's going to go on those hards, be slower. So at the end of the race, Ocon's going to manage a good points here, to be honest. Right, into the pits. Verstappen goes. We're going to try the undercuts with him. And let's release Ocon all the way up to P6. Can we get the Ferrari or Leclerc? No, we can't. Right, the quick start method still works. P23. Easy pass. That's how it does work. You can easily see that it still works. It's not fixed. And we're going to put Verstappen back on amber 20 seconds and hopefully manage to get a few more positions from him. Ocon did manage to get past Charles Leclerc. He's going to go into the pits in lap 4 with the 4 mediums. Yeah, he's way ahead of Verstappen here. Way ahead. Comes out P13. We knew he was going to be decent. He had a very good start. Although George Russell did cause a little bit of trouble there. We get the job done once again. A lot of the AIs are still on hard. So Ocon might get a few positions here now. I think there's also like 4 or 5 of them in the pits coming in right now. And 2 more here. So he's gone up to P11 and P16, currently 14 for Verstappen. So yeah, a few more positions while the others have pitted. Ocon's going to come up to the traffic of the hards here. Going to get Perez underway. Double, yes, can we make it a triple overtake with Ocon in front of us? Oh, and the chicane. Triple overtake there from Ocon before the long straight. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. P6 and P14, actually P13 for Verstappen. Another overtake with AIs currently in the pit. So looking good. Verstappen's going to come up to that traffic of drivers on the hards. There he is. And now Ocon just needs to get the pieces done to get into P5 or P4. So double, no, it's a single overtake here from Verstappen. He is going to find it hard with the hard tyres. P12. Oh, nearly a push there against Perez. And maintained to position Perez on the Red Bull. Now it's Ocon versus Verstappen and the other Red Bull now. Yes, we get P5 now for Ocon. A nice little driving. I hope you guys manage a good result for the GPs. If you're in the Mercedes team and if you've pushed for contending champion, that would be absolutely great for our medium score. Let's see how it goes. It's P14 now for Verstappen. Last chicane, loses a spot. Loses another one. Might as well let the whole freaking grid get past me. How do you manage to lose 2 more positions in the last chicane? So the 3 soft, 5 hard doesn't seem that strong. The 4 medium, definitely the way to go. in Barcelona. Now, on to Austin. Not one of my favorite tracks, to be honest. Shall we go for soft or hards? No, I'm gonna go for double mediums. Both of them are mediums, I think. So we do a 3-4 and a 4-3. Tune in or Kappa. Kappa is gonna be. It's gonna be Kappa. We need the race start, don't we? Right. It doesn't matter who gets away on a higher local. If you drive up, you only have one position in between these two. So whoever has a better race start, we will do it with a 3-4. Verstappen on P13, Ocon on P15. So we're gonna go with Verstappen to do the 3-4, and let's put down Ocon for a 4-3 in the mediums. Right, let's concentrate now. Verstappen get some passes done. On to P12 now. We got the Ferrari ahead of us. Can we get the inside lane? Let's give him some support. Oh, a crash. Nick the race has just crashed. We're gonna pit Ocon. Crazy as it sounds, we're gonna pit and not service him, because Verstappen can now go to the 4th lap and then pit for 3 mediums, and Ocon can go all the way to the 5th lap and then pit for 2 softs. We're going to try the overcuts here, and let's see how that goes. We're going to conserve both of our drivers. We're going to cut this a bit, and we're going to see you before the safety car goes back into the pits. Alright, here we are, the restart of the race. Verstappen on P12, and we've got Ocon on P17. We did pit him, we're going to do the overcut, and hopefully it pays out. We can push a little bit more with Verstappen all the way to the lap 4. This is a good thing also. So let's see if we can get some decent points in Austin. We have to push against this ass. We cannot let him slow us down. Then we go on P12 with Verstappen. Charles Leclerc, let's take the pass, come on. P13 up to P11, great maneuvers. We're going to keep an eye out on our reliability, to be honest. It's down at 30%. So I believe a few bots should be able to pit now. There we go, there's 2 there going into the pits on lap 3. Even though sometimes safety car is out, the AI sometimes do their box standards pit maneuvers. They're very unpredictable, to be honest, after update 29, what the bots can do and not do. We had a race earlier on, I think it was in Singapore, where they hit 6 laps on the hards and not pitting. Absolutely fantastic that was. So Verstappen P8, we're going to pit him now. Definitely we're going to service him. And then Ocon, 1 more lap. We cannot push him as much. He does have the reliability in an awkward state at the moment, in 27%. Right, so Verstappen's going to come out at the back of the field once again. Defends off against Stroll, and the Aston Martin maintained P17. Once again stuck behind the Haas. Easy maneuver there. Easy maneuver. Hopefully we can get the job done on the Alpha. No, we don't. No, we don't. So let's see when we go in front. Right, everyone's pitting, so Verstappen should gain some positions here. We're going to boost him a little bit more into the pit. Ocon goes for those soft tyres. Verstappen on the attack. Coming out P11 right next to Ocon with those softs. So we might need to do some team orders here if we can get rid of this Haas. There we go. Now it's time for some team orders. Let's wait. Verstappen's getting past the the Red Bull. But anyways, let's get some team orders down here. We need Ocon in front of Verstappen. There we go. Nice teamwork from both of our drivers. And let's now push Ocon further up the field. Getting on to P9 with taking the over. There we go. Onto the Red Bull. P7. Let's focus a little bit on Verstappen. Got a little bit carried away there with Ocon. We should have been boosting him too at the same time. This is why sometimes the bird's eye view is the best method to play your GPs. You can control both your drivers fairly easy, like you see right here. So one position lost there out of nowhere by Verstappen, even on the boost. You need to grab that P9 back, Verstappen, come on. Against Carlos Sainz, we get the P9 back. So a little bit more decent points here. Hunting down that podium finish for our GPs. It's going to be a tough one, especially with Craig from Jaguar Racing in our group. Anywho, we need 40 points, lads. 40 points to take us to P1. Now, I did try tuning in Austria. It worked out very, very well, but I'm leaning towards Merlin in the mid row and see how this one hands out. I might regret this and not putting a race starting from the mid row, but we need to take some risks in order to get these 40 points, and Merlin is a very, very strong boost if you start from the front. So let's see if we can get anything out of it starting from the mid row. We're gonna have a poor start. We do not have the race start boost, so the start of the race is gonna be a little bit iffy. It's P13 and P15, but after lap 2 with a 10 lap race, Merlin should be kicking in pretty well. So P11 and P14, we're gonna do the only strategy that I think of is good in Austria, and that is to do 3 laps on the softs, and then pit again for another 3 laps on the soft, and then the 4 mediums, and you revert the strategy for your lower qualified driver. Verstappen pushing pretty hard here. P8, fantastically done. We're gonna pit him. We're not gonna service the first time. Chasing the Alpine. Ocon, we're gonna give him a little bit of boost, a little bit of lag there. Hunting down the AlphaTauri, come on, get him past him. Come on, Ocon. Struggling against the AlphaTauri, isn't he? Right, into the pits Verstappen comes. He's gonna go way back the field, to be honest. But everyone else has to pit in front of him, so it's cool. All good. 3.5 second pit. P20 on the softs. He's going to be pretty fast with Merlin too. Up to P19, moving up the field pretty nicely. Ocon manages 2 overtakes before hitting the pits, and that's actually quite vital. Let's see how Verstappen will come out after everyone's pit. P15. So I'm guessing there's a lot of players in the hard tires. So sometimes a 5-4 cannot be done. It's a 10 lap race. And 5-5 in hards or 5-5 with mediums. I haven't tried that. Should be interesting to try, to be honest. So Ocon double overtake there. Easily done. Now against our rival on the hards. Actually the rival on the hards can do a 6-4. That would be another interesting strategy to take here. Although the softs, look at the softs, so you just move up the field like nothing. Double overtake, triple on the Red Bull. He just keeps on going. He's going to go into the pits for the medium sets of tires for the last into Verstappen. Ocon pushing, makes his way up to P6. His last pit stop on the soft tires. Let's try and make this work, guys. We need 40 points. Verstappen drops heavily down to P17. And we've run out of ERS with Verstappen. This is going to cost us at the end of the race. Ocon doing flying. He's doing fantastic onto P4 into the pits. Everyone else is slower tires than us. Then the mediums and the hards. Ocon's going to come out P11. Verstappen is the one that's going to cost us some valuable points here. Verstappen is going to cost us some points here. We need 40. Ocon on P10. Let's get some overtakes. Come on. There we go. Rival into the pits. We get one more. That's 2 positions there from Ocon. 2 more positions from Verstappen onto P14. Fighting off to P13 now. We need 40 points. I don't know how much it is calculated. I'm not even going to look. Lap 9. Verstappen against Sargent. Gets the job done up to P12. Ocon on 8. He's got fairly a good amount of players in front. P7. On to Verstappen on the Red Bull. We're going to P6. Can we make the podium? We need 40 points. 40 points. And looks like we're not going to get it. I don't think a P11 is strong enough for us. One more point here from Ocon, P5. And P10 from Magnussen on the Haas. Yeah, me do it. 35 points. Oh my god, we did not hit the 40 point mark. That is very likely to be a P2 for us at the moment in the GP. I hope you enjoyed these races, guys. If you're new to viewing our channel, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It will help a lot towards my social media career, we can say. So then we are P2, guys. Best of luck out there, and I'll catch you on the next video.